Okay, here's some scenes from the Biden-Harris rally in Philadelphia last night. Yes, a group of young looters created havoc, stealing from several stores. Yes, broke into a Foot Locker, Apple store, Lululemon, assaulting security guards. Yes, police were outnumbered. 15 people arrested. And yeah. Oh, again, and then you can go to social media and you can see all the Philadelphia influencers out there live streaming the entire event and, getting upset that the people who are looting are getting arrested at some point in time. And there any argument that who these people are going to be voting for in the next election? Yeah, I'm sorry, people. Okay, you want to argue with me on that? You think this is the Vivek crowd? You think this is the Tim Scott crowd? It's getting worse instead of better. And again, I've watched this over the years get worse and worse and worse. And again, we the roots of this, we can go all the way back, quite frankly, to Lyndon Johnson and his war on poverty, which failed, epic fail. But it started a snowball spiral that has gotten completely out of control. I recall, again, this is Barack Obama's running for president. At the time, he's running against John McCain, and there's a campaign rally. And you can still watch the video on YouTube. And the campaign rally was actually in Sarasota, Florida. And it went viral at the time. This woman, this is the greatest. She's talking about how it's the greatest moment of her life, being at this Obama rally. If she supports him, he's going to support her. And she talks about how she's not going to have to worry about her rent. She's not going to worry about her car payment, her heat and electricity. Obama's going to take care of it. Then we went on. We saw back when Obama was running against Romney, there was that other video that went viral where people were getting their free phones. They were calling Obama phones. I want my Obama phone. And, conservative media out there had a field day with this, making fun of this. And quite frankly, it just made me sad. It just made me sad that this is where we're at today, is that, people believe that they're just entitled. I mean, you should see the things that the influencers are saying online. They in essence, they deserve all this stuff, and they should be allowed to steal. Again, it's a cultural issue we have. People, there's no doubt about it. And again, it's as someone who likes, not just like, again, everybody likes to help those. You should like those. It makes you feel good to help those that are downtrodden, that need help. There was an old line that Dennis Miller used on his radio show. He said, help the hopeless, not the clueless. And as many people out there that are God-fearing people that listen to the podcast, and you look at the scriptures and how you're supposed to help out your fellow man and the poor and the downtrodden. Are these people really poor? Is there a difference? I think there is, quite frankly. There's a difference between being poor and poor by choice. And this is, again, I'm kind of expanding this a little bit. You're watching all of these people streaming across looking to get into this country. The overwhelming majority of these people who are going to get in this country are coming here for a job. They're coming here for a job. We still have over 8 million job openings here in the United States. There are, how do you go about helping people that are poor by choice? Again, it's something I grapple with in my mind all of the time. And again, to me, it's as bad. It's a drug addiction that our nation has. And again, I've written about this. The column I'd written years ago entitled "Drug Pusher," grabbing information from the Cato Institute, talking about the effects of all of the handouts and giveaways. And once you get people into that cycle, it's very, very difficult for them to break it. I've given my alligator story here on the program as an example, is that building my house down in Florida. And my good friend comes over, who's a contractor, looking at the house with big pond in our backyard. And all of a sudden, I see this massive movement. This 10-foot alligator from across the pond starts swimming directly toward us. Now, again, I'd lived in Florida for a while, and alligators usually leave you the hell alone. Unless, of course, someone conditions them by feeding them. You're not supposed to feed the alligators. You go to a national park. Don't feed the animals. It's bad for the animals. This is what we're doing with human beings. Now, we're conditioning people that they should be handed things, given things. Despite all the problems we have in this country, and you talk about the inflation, which I talk about often here on the program, you can still get a freaking job, man. I mean, there are poor people in the world that are not poor by choice. They're poor because they don't have any choice. They don't have any options. They live in these despotic areas of the world. And again, I think that it's our duty to try to help them export capitalism. That works every single time. But to watch this take place, man, my kids see this on TV and watch this, and it's becoming the norm. And I explain to them, it wasn't always like this. These things didn't occur when I was younger, but they most certainly are occurring now. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.